Lakshmi Mataji. Dandavas Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you.
Call on the wishes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas, wishing all of you happy Ramanavami. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, Dandavas Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji, for joining Bhakti Sangha conference call, and thank you for the wishes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga and all the assembled devotees. This is Yashamati Priya Devi Dasi from Chicago, and happy Ram Navami to all devotees.
Hare Krishna Yashamati Mataji, Dandavas Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji, for joining Bhakti Sangha conference call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj, all glories to assembled devotees. This is Mohini Lakshmi from Detroit, and happy Ram Navami to everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mohini Lakshmi Mataji, Dandavas Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji, for joining Bhakti Sangha conference call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajis. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devi Dasi from Raleigh. Happy Ram Navami to everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Krishna Kumari Mataji, Dandavas Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji, for joining Bhakti Sangha conference call and all and the wishes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, and all the glories to the assembled devotees. This is Manjari Leela Devidasi from Naperville, and wishing everyone a happy Ramanavami. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Manjari Mataji, Dandavas Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji, for joining Bhakti Sangha conference call, and happy Ramanavami to all of you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and all the assembled devotees. This is Indulekha Karuna Devi Dasi from Lincoln, wishing everyone a very happy Ram Navami. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Indulekha Karuna Mataji, Dandavas Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji, for joining Bhakti Sangha conference call. Thank you for your wishes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, is there anyone? Okay, I welcome all of you once again joining Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are really fortunate to have His Holiness Sundar Caitanya Swami Maharaj to enlighten us on the topic of glories of Lord Rama. Before I hand over the call to Prabhuji, I would like to hand over the call to Ayan Prabhu for the brief introduction on Maharaj. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. I offer my obeisances to all the assembled devotees, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, and I wish everyone a very happy Ram Navami. Hare Krishna. This is a very brief introduction for our dear speaker, His Holiness Sundar Caitanya Swami Maharaj. His Holiness Sundar Caitanya Goswami Maharaj is the senior most disciple of His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj. Maharaj is an international motivational speaker, leadership trainer, and a renowned youth preacher. Maharaj specializes in spiriting and empowering people to realize their true selves. As a keynote speaker, thousands of people have discovered a new light from Maharaj's energetic workshops worldwide. Maharaj is basically from Mauritius, where Maharaj came in contact with ISKCON in 1982. In 1986, Maharaj joined the Brahmachari Ashrama, dedicated his life to the mission. From 1988 to 1992, Maharaj served as a Sankirtana leader in Mauritius. Maharaj has served as temple president in Mauritius and in Nagpur, India for several years. Maharaj travels to many countries and is very active in preaching in Ayurveda, Nordia, Delhi, Europe, Italy, England, France, Belgium, South Africa, etc. Maharaj has managed interfaith events bringing together the communities of different religious faiths in order to strengthen their faith and belief in God together. Maharaj has opened ISKCON preaching center all over the world. Maharaj Sundar Chaitanya Goswami is popular for his outstanding lectures and seminars about the philosophy of Krishna consciousness with the expert hand in bhajan and kirtan. Maharaj has been instrumental in providing the teachings of Vedic scriptures, the Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. For the past few years and at present, Maharaj is a lecturer at the Vaishnav Institute of Higher Education in Sri Vrindavan Dham, India. Maharaj has also been an inspirational coordinator to various international level festivals in Mauritius. Maharaj has managed the famous 3 days Ratha Yatra festival in Mauritius, which was attended by thousands of guests. Here is a very brief introduction for our dear speaker. Over to you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. It looks like we are waiting for Maharaj to join.
Yes,
Anybody would like
Mataji,
to
Maharaj
introduce?
is coming, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Is there anyone who would like to introduce themselves?
We can continue chanting, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji. Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna Caitanya Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram Ram.
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare,
Hare
Ram.
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare,
Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare,
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Ram,
Ram.
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare. Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram.
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram.
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram.
Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय यशोदानंदन जय ब्रज जन रंजन जय यशोदानंदन जय ब्रज जन रंजन जय यमुना तीरवन चारी जय कुंज बिहारी जय यमुना तीरवन चारी जय कुंज बिहारी जय यमुना तीरवन चारी जय कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम Rama Rama Hari Hari. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram, Patita Pavana Sita Ram, Sri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram Jai Ram Sita Ram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra Mai, Jaya Sudarshana, Jagannatha Swami, Nayana Pathagami Bhavatume, Jaya Radha, Shama Sundara Radha, Shama Sundara Radhi, Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava Radhi, Jaya Radha Ramana, Radha Ramana Radhi, Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha, Madan Mohan Radhi, Jaya Radha Govinda Radha, Govinda Radhi, Jaya Radha Gopinath Radha, Gopinath Radhe, Jaya Radha Damodara Radha, Damodara Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai 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 Shri Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Shyam Bihari Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Amrita Wali Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, बरसाने वाली राधे, राधे राधे राधे, ब्रज भानु कन्या राधे, राधे राधे राधे, कीर्तिदा कन्या राधे, राधे राधे गोविंदा, गोविंद राधे, राधे राधे गोविंद, गोपाल राधे, राधे राधे गोविंद, गोपाल राधे, राधा रानी की जय, महारानी की जय, राधा रानी की जय, महारानी की जय, बोलो बरसाना वासी की जय जय जय, बोलो बरसाना वाली की जय 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 जय, बोलो वृंदावन वासी की जय जय जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सतश्री डिवाइन ग्रेस श्री अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव जय, नामाचार्य ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की जय। श्री मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्री महानंदी धाम की जय। श्री पुरुषोत्तम जय जगन्नाथ धाम की जय। द्वारका धाम जय, अयोध्या धाम की जय। गंगामय यमुना जय, भक्ति देव तुष्मन जय, सामवेद भक्ति जय, हरनाम तमाम जय, हरे कृष्ण नाम जय। निताय गौर सुतर प्रमाण जय। इस्कॉन भक्ति संघा की जय। All glories to Hare Krishna. All glories to Hare Krishna. All glories to Hare Krishna. All glories to all the beautiful devotees. Shyama Gunmat, Devintagam, all the Matajis, Preeti Mataji, and everybody. Hare Krishna. What is the next service, Shyama Gauri Mataji? Any other song?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Maharaj is there.
Oh, Sundar Chatan Prabhu, Maharaj, come.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept her humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Thank you, Maharaj, for giving your valuable time and association this Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are really fortunate to hear from you on the topic of glories of Lord Rama. So we are done with the introduction from Maharaj, so you can take over the call. Hare Krishna.
How long do I have, Mataji?
1 hour, Maharaj. And for question answer, few minutes.
Jai. I'm very fortunate to be with all of you, talking about the glories of Lord Ramachandra. And tomorrow is Ram Navami Utsava. Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Caitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadhamayam Dadati Swapadantikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gorangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhana Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyavacha Paritanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. I'd like to welcome you all this Zoom class on the glories of Lord Ramachandra. As you know, Lord Ramachandra is Maryada Purushottam. Krishna is Leela Purushottam. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Prema Purushottam. So the Acharyas explain that when the Lord is performing his Nara Leela, is sweeter than the other incarnation, especially in our Leelas, Krishna and Ram. So Ram itself, the name Ram means the reservoir of pleasure. One who gives pleasure. In this world, we're trying to actually get pleasure from the material world, but there's no pleasure. But the real pleasure comes from Lord Ramachandra. Is the reservoir of pleasure. And also embodiment of Maryada Purushottam. Abides by the principle of Dharma. Maryada Purushottam means one who very firmly abides by the principle of Dharma. And we can see that in Lord Ramachandra. Dharma, Dharma, Dharma everywhere. And Lord Ramachandra's real Dharma for him, number one Dharma for him is to serve his father, mother and father, and to protect the vow of his father. You know, pra anjaye parvachan jaye. Very much following the principle of Dharma. Pran jaye parvachan jaye. You know, life can go, but the words given remain sacred, right? So we can see all the devotees in the Ramayana, they're all like that. You know, abide by the principle of Dharma. Started with Dashrath also, and the others, you know, and Ramchandra was banished to the forest. He's supposed to be coronated the next day. So he was banished to the forest the next morning. And in fact, he did not say anything. He liked it. Want to go to the forest. In fact, it was his desire. Nowadays, we don't see any people keeping the names to their daughters, KK, the name KK, we don't see them. We have ladies called Sumitra, that's fine, we see that. Sumitra is there, Koshala is there, but we don't see any names of KK in the whole world. No parents want to give their daughter the name KK because here in Ramayana, KK can be showing the bad character. But no, in fact, it was Lord Ramachandra desire to go to the forest. And Lord Ramachandra, when he was small, he had asked his boon from KK, you must give me that. Send me to the forest. So this is why, because the Lord wanted to go and meet his devotees. And this apply the meaning of Bhagavan. Bhagavan means one who possesses the six opulences. Bhagavan means one who possesses the six opulences is called Bhagavan. And we can see, and this is fully present in old Lord Ramachandra. Six opulences means the most beautiful person. He was so beautiful, Lord Ramachandra. It's so beautiful, even at night, in the middle of the night, Dashrath and Kaushalya, they got up secretly, both secretly got up to go and see the face of Ramachandra. You know, so it's so beautiful. It's the most beautiful personality. And the most strong personality, courageous, single-handedly. Ramchandra has it killed 14,000 Rakshasas, single-handed. So it's a very powerful personality. And opulences, strengths, and also famous. Ramchandra was famous because all the citizens of Ayodhya, when they heard that Ramachandra is going to the forest, they all wanted to go with him, everyone. You know, they said that we'll make the forest into Ayodhya, we'll transform the forest into Ayodhya, and then we'll make Ayodhya a forest. So we'll go to the forest, we'll send all the animals, the tigers, the snakes, the lion, the elephants, we'll send them to Ayodhya. So let KK manage the animals. You know, let her rule the forest. We'll go to the forest and the forest will be transformed into Ayodhya. So Ramchandra is very famous for that. No one wants to stay without Ram. So also most famous and most knowledgeable, yeah, very learned, you know. So Prabhupada said that nobody can speak better than Krishna from Bhagavad Gita point of view. No one can speak better than Krishna. You know what the messages, philosophy that Krishna gave in Bhagavad Gita, no one can actually speak better than Krishna. Also, as well as Ramachandra also. And also is most renounced. One of the opulence is most renounced. And we can see that Ramachandra was supposed to be the king, but the next day he renounced everything. He went to the forest, right? And normally when we go somewhere, when human being goes somewhere, somewhere, some country, some even to the forest, we have to have a bag with us for our clothing, for our food, for everything. But Lord Ramachandra did not bring any bag. He did not bring any bag with him when he went to the forest, not even many clothes. So he went to the forest and he was sleeping on the ground, on a grass mat. And then it was so simple. He's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here he's sleeping on the ground, on the straw mat. And that was very, very painful for Lakshmana, actually. And then Lakshmana took the vow. He said, again, Maryada. He took the vow. He said, I'm not going to sleep. So Lakshmana did not sleep for 14 years to give the protection to Ramchandra in the forest. He did not sleep for 14 years. He did not even eating for 14 years. And he remained brahmachari. Lakshmana remained brahmachari for 14 years just to be able to serve Ramachandra. And in this Ramayana, all the characters actually, they just want to serve Ramachandra. Sita was not banished to the forest. Lakshmana, there was no need for them to go to the forest. They were not banished to the forest. Only Ramachandra. But they say they wanted to go with Ram to serve him. Lakshmana went to, before going to the forest, he went to his mother, Sumitra, and asking permission, to go to the forest. Again, this is also Maryada. Before doing something, they were always asking, they're always taking the mercy, the benediction from the parents. Even Ramachandra was told not to go. And he asked his father, please bless me, I have to go to the forest. So this is Maryada again. So Lakshmana went to his mother, Sumitra, and begging from his mother the permission to go to the forest. And Sumitra said, yes, my dear son, you have to go to the forest. You have to go, and that's your service, and this is what you're born for. You've been born to serve Lord Ramachandra. Amazing character of Sumitra. And Sumitra's other son is Satrugna. So Satrugna and Lakshman, they are two sons of Sumitra. So one son is serving Ramachandra, and the other son is serving Bharat. Amazing character of Sumitra Mata. Both his son are meant to be serving the other two brothers, elder brothers. So, and then Lakshman, Sumitra said, Lakshman, you've been born to serve Ramachandra. That's the cause of your birth. You've been born to serve Ramachandra. And Lakshman and Ram, they could not live without each other. If Ram do not see Lakshmana, he would not eat. If he does not see Lakshmana, he would not sleep. Right? They were together always. Same with Shatrughan and Bharat. They were so close. So Sumitra said, Lakshmana, you've been born to serve Ramachandra. And Lakshmana, he said, I will go with you, Bhaiya. I will clear the pathway so that he can walk nicely. And at one point, Lakshmana was so angry with his father. What is this old man is about? This old man, our father is an old man. What is happening to you is becoming mad. And let us arrest him and put him in jail. Lakshmana was telling Ramachandra, let us arrest him and put him in jail. And Bhaiya Ram, you actually rule Ayodhya, you know. But Lakshmana was very upset when Ramchandra said, no, Lakshmana, don't speak like that. He's our father. Whatever he does is always good for us, you know. So, and everybody loved Ramachandra, everyone, you know. And the next character we see also is Sita Maya. Sita Maya, Ramachandra told Sita Maya that you have to stay here in Ayodhya. I'm going to the forest. And my parents, mother and father is going to take care of you. My brother is also going to take care of you for security purposes. So you stay here. And Sita said, no way. No way. The only security for a chaste wife, the only security is when the wife is with the husband. Only the husband can actually protect the wife, a chaste wife. Only the husband. So I cannot stay here. And for me, the forest would be Ayodhya. Wherever you are would be Ayodhya for me. So I need to be with you. I will have to be with you. You know? So this is such a chaste lady, Sita Maya, is telling that I cannot stay here. For me, Ayodhya will be the forest because you are there. And she also went to the forest. She said, I will be clearing the pathway for you, serving you, taking the thorns away so that you can walk. So these are the characters in Ramayana, great devotees who want to serving Ramachandra. We also know how. And then when they went to the forest, Hanumanji also was serving. Hanuman was a great devotee. He's a great devotee. He also tirelessly was serving Lord Ramachandra. Even at one point, there was a mountain that came up, Mainak, from the ocean, rising from the ocean, and told Hanuman, you stop here and take some rest before you go. Hanuman said, no, I cannot stop. I cannot fool around. I'm just in the mission of my Supreme Lord. I'm on his mission. So I have to serve him, cannot waste my time. So he was serving like that. So there was, in fact, there was, it is said that Lord Ramachandra, he had written 2 books. I'd heard it from some of the acharyas. So Ramachandra has actually written 2 books. So part 1 and part 2. And then now Hanumanji was actually looking at the book. And title of the first book was all the devotees of Lord Ramachandra who think of Ram every day. And that's the title. The names of all the devotees who think of Ramachandra every day. And Hanumanji was reading that book and he could not find his name. His name was not there. A little bit surprised. So then he came to Ramachandra, but my name is not there. And Ramachandra said, no, you have to read part 2. And then Hanumanji got a copy of part 2. And in the second copy was written. And Hanuman, so he read it and he saw only his name there. His own name was the only one name. And Hanuman asked Ramachandra, what is this, my dear Lord? The first book has so many names. But this one, the second part has my name only. Why is that? So Lord Ramachandra said that the first part is those devotees who think of me always. But the second part of the book is the devotees whom I think of them, right? Who Ram think of a devotee. And that's why part 1 is those devotees who think of Ramchandra, but part 2 is Ramachandra is thinking of Hanuman. It's a secret devotee. So you can see that the service, and another thing that I've heard that also like there was service. Hanuman has taken all the service of Ramchandra at one point. There was no service for other people. But then the others, they felt a bit missing the service. So they decided to take over all the service from Hanuman. So they took the service from Hanuman. There was no service for Hanuman, you know. And Hanumanji was trying to find some service where he can do. And there was no service for him. And he asked Lakshmana, if I create one more service for me, would you accept? Lakshmana said, yes, you can do it. But they knew that there's no service left. And Hanuman created a service. Means when the Lord is going to be yawning, opening the mouth, you know, like that, yawning. And Hanuman's service is to clap his fingers like that, just to avoid the bad elements, the bhutas to come. So that was his service, what he was doing, days and night. So the point we can see here that sometime Hanuman, despite there's no service left for him, but he find an excuse to find some service, always finding some reason to find a service. But in our case, ordinarily speaking, in our case, we always find excuses not to do service, right? We find many, many excuses for not doing service. But here we can see that Hanuman, he find excuses, he always finding something to do some service with, although there is no service left for him, but he still created some service to do. And this is why Hanumanji has actually attained perfection. What is the perfection? Isro Dasya Bhav. Dasya means service attitude. By serving the Lord, he had attained. And we know from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Mahaprabhu is telling, what's the name? Murari Gupta. Hanuman in Chaitanya Lila is Murari Gupta. So at one point, Mahaprabhu is telling Murari Gupta is an incarnation of Hanuman. So Mahaprabhu told him, you must, because this is Kali Yuga, you must chant Hare Krishna, and then you must stop chanting Ramachandra, because this is Kali Yuga. And Ramachandra was worshipped in Treta Yuga. So keep on chanting Krishna's name. And Murari Gupta said, my dear Lord, yes, I will try to chant Krishna's name, because that's your instructions. And then Murari Gupta went home and he was trying to chant Krishna's name. Although he was trying to chant Krishna's name, but Ram's name was coming up all the time. Only the names of Ram was coming out. He could not chant Krishna's name. And then the next time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met him. So have you been able to chant Krishna's name instead of Ram? So Murari Gupta said, my dear Lord, I think I will have to commit suicide. Because what's the use of not able to follow your instruction? You have asked me to chant Krishna's name instead of Rama, but I can't do it. So by not following your rules, your instruction, I think it's better for me to commit suicide. I cannot. Every time I chant Krishna, that Ram's name was coming out. But then after that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu approved it. Mahaprabhu said, no, you're right. He said, a good master, a good servant never leave his master. A good master never leave his servant. So you're a perfect master, you're a perfect servant because you don't want to leave your master, and your master is Hanuman, who can change, who can change bhava, who can change, who can stop Hanuman from chanting the names of Ram. That's not possible, never possible. So Mahaprabhu is saying that you have passed your test because I was trying to test you. So yeah, and then also Hanuman, he has proven that the holy name of Ramachandra, we're singing every day, right? People are singing when somebody passed away. Ram Nam Satya Hai, Ram Nam Satya Hai, Ram Nam Satya Hai. When somebody passed away, they say, only the name of Ram is the absolute truth. Everything else is not real. Only the names of Ram is a reality. Ram Nam Satya Hai. When somebody dies, they chant this slogan, Ram Nam Satya Hai. It means when the body was alive, when the person was alive, he was thinking, my body is a reality. But now what are they going to do with the body? They're going to burn the body. They're going to cremate the body. But when the man was alive, he was thinking, my body is a truth. He built a big house because of the body. He's watching TV because of the body. He's having a car because of the body. He's wearing nice clothes because of this body. He's applying makeup because of this body. Now body is gone, it's dead. Ram Nam Satya. So only the names of Rama is absolute truth. And Baki, everything is unreal. Ram Nam Satya. So to whom they are telling that, not to the dead body is gone. No, you won't hear. Those people who are still alive, to them, is telling. The only truth is the name of Ramachandra. So it's very, very powerful. And we have seen how also Hanumanji has been always chanting the names of Ram. This is why he became so powerful, was able to lift the mountain, right? And because he was chanting the names of Rama. As you know the story also, like how they were trying to cross the ocean with a bridge. And they were putting big boulders, big stone, and they were writing Rama upon these boulders because then it was floating in the water. And Ramachandra at one point, he was thinking, let me also put some stone. And he did put some stone, but they were not floating because he was not writing. And Hanuman said, my dear Lord, it's not going to work like that. You have to write Rams on every stone. Ramachandra was thinking, I am Ram, why should I write my name? I am myself, I am Ram, why should I write my name? So he did not write, and the stone, they were getting drowned, sink down. So this is to show how, there is no difference between the Nama and the Nami. The Nama and Nami, there is no difference. The names and God himself, there is no difference. But yet there is a secret of difference. The name Rama is stronger. Hari Sevara Hari Kanam, they say. Hari Sevara Hari Kanam. One time there was a friend fight, amicable fight between Ram and Hanuman, because Hanuman was protecting the king called Sakund. and Ram wanted to kill that king. So Hanuman has promised in the names of Ram, he is going to protect that king. So he was taking his mace, and at that point, Ramachandra was shooting at his bow and arrow to Hanuman, and Hanuman taking his club, say, Jai Shri Ram. And then the arrow hit Hanuman's bow club and went back to Ramachandra. So Hanuman was taking the names of Ram. He became so powerful, even more powerful than Ramchandra, right? So Ramayana is full of pleasure, right? The more we hear. In fact, Ramayana in Srimad Bhagavatam is given very short. Very short is Ramayana, because Sukadev said, you have heard it many, many times. We have heard Ramayana many, many, many times. And Ramayana is there for the past 2 million, 3 million years. It's still full of nectar. And we never get bored to hear Ramayana. The more we hear, the more we get nectar to hear Ramayana. Full of adventure. Very, very emotional Ramayana. But still, even this emotional pastime, when we hear these pastimes, we derive so much ananda, so much joy by reading Ramayana. Although it is 2 million years ago, but still we derive newer and newer ananda, and newer satisfaction in the heart. There is no satisfaction in this world nowadays. So at the last, when even Ramachandra was killing the demon Ravana. He was killing the demon Ravana at the end. So Bibhishan was telling Ramachandra, you don't have weapons. You don't have any weapon. We can see the monkeys who were fighting with stones and branches and trees. So Vibhishan was telling Ramachandra that you don't have weapons. So how are you going to fight with Ravana? You don't have a chariot. And how were you going to fight with him? But then Lord Ramachandra told Vibhishan, no, I have my weapon. I do have my weapon. I have my chariots. And what is my weapon? And what is my chariot? Is the my dharma, my sadhana, and my knowledge of the scripture. So these are my weapons. He said, dharma, jnana, and sadhana, my sadhana. These are my weapons. We can see that Ravan had many big weapons. Missiles. His missile used to call Rahu. That's the name of his missile, Rahu. So, but Ramachandra didn't have anything to fight with. But he's saying that I am able to fight the demon, Ravana, because I have my internal weapon. So what is his internal weapon? Dharma, jnana, and sadhana. So normally internal weapon, they are stronger than external weapon. No matter how strong it is, but it will be doomed one day, it will be finished. But who has won the war is Ramachandra. In fact, this war was between Sita and Ravana. And Sita is just small, weak lady, but she won the war because of dharma. Dharma, jnana, and sadhana. And we can see Ramachandra has been able to kill Ravana just with these 3 weapons. And these weapons, they're not internal, they are not external. They are internal weapons. So internal weapons are more stronger, more strong than the external weapon, which Ravana had. He was not able to face Ramachandra. So similarly, also, if we devotees having our internal weapon very strong, our sadhana is very strong, our chanting is very strong, our reading is very, very strong, then Maya also will not touch the devotees because it's very, very strong. And the eternal weapon. And this war, another point is this war between Ramchandra and Ravana. So this war, it is an internal war. It's our internal war in this body. Because Ravana is a devotee of Ramchandra. Ravana is Jai and Vijay. Ravana and Kumkaran, they are Jai and Vijay, they're just devotees of the Lord, servant of the Lord. So the Lord Ramachandra, he has taken his own devotee and putting the demoniac qualities into them and showing that how he needs to be killed, right? Because of their demoniac qualities. So if Krishna would say that we are demon because of our demoniac qualities, most probably would be upset, right? If Krishna would say that we are demon, because we all have the divine and the demoniac quality. We all have that, right? Divine and demoniac. So, and then Krishna, Ramachandra is showing, he's putting the demoniac qualities into Ravana. He's showing, see how this demon is, and he needs to be killed. But in fact, this demon, the demon representing us, Ravana representing our heart, our demoniac qualities. And the Lord is showing also how these demons needs to be killed. So we need to kill the demoniac mentality in our heart. With what weapon? Like Ramachandra is saying, dharma, sadhana, and our jnana. If we have that strong, if that is strong, then we can actually kill, overcome Maya. If we have this kind of weapons. Even Sita Maya, after killing Ravana, Sita Maya sent a message, Ramchandra sent a message to go and call Sita, and Sita was coming. She was very happy because she was going to be reunited with Ramchandra. She was very happy. But then Ram said, no, stop. Get down from your palanquin. Now you do what you want. I have done my duty, protected you. I'm the husband. Now you do whatever you want. I will reject you. And Sita Maiya's heart was pierced, very much pierced, was shocked, was crying. So was crying and said, my dear Lord, why are you rejecting me? Then why did you come here? You could have let me die here. Why did you come to save me? Right? If you think that I'm just like a prostitute, so you could have let me die. But my dear Lord, I'm telling you one thing, my dear Lord Ramachandra. Although I was in the custody of Ravana, I was there. I'm just a lady. I'm weak. And the demon, they have the strength of thousands of elephants, 10,000 elephants. I'm just a weak lady. What can I do? It was not my desire to be kidnapped by him. It went against my desire. But let me tell you one point, that although I was under the custody of Ravana, at any moment, any single fraction of a second, I have deviated from my dharma. Any fraction of a second that I have deviated my mind thinking wrongly about you, kept my mind strong. So that means that if mind is very strong, that's what we need to do. Make them solidify the mind, strengthen the mind. The whole of process of Krishna consciousness also is to strengthen the mind. There's so many things the mind is thinking, but we need to strengthen with mantra. And this mantra constitutes the names of Ramachandra and the names of Krishna, in these days of Kali. because the Lord has invested all his energy. Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shakti Tatar Pita Niyamita Smarane Nakala Itad Shita Vakripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaiva Midri Samiha Janananuraga. So the Lord has invested his energy, all his energy into the holy name. And that's why this Nama, Nama avatar in Kali Yuga especially, people are chanting the name of the Lord, especially Rama and Krishna and Hare. So, yes, Ramachandra's glories has been sung all over the world, still singing the glories. People are still singing his glories all over the world. And yeah. And then also Ramayana is being sung, and Hanuman also is saying, the Acharyas explained that as long as the glories of Lord Ramachandra will be sung in this world, as long as Ramachandra's glories, Lord Ramachandra will be sung, and Hanuman also will be present in this world. Is still present in this world, as long as the names of Ramachandra will be sung. And we see also on the other side, when he was returning back, right? Now the demon has been killed. His Ravana has been killed. Now he's on his way back also. His brother, Bharat. Originally, Bharat did not want Ram to go. Bharat told Ram to stay back. Let me go to the forest. You stay here. Take care of the family. I'll go. Take care of the kingdom. Instead of you, I should go. And Ram said, no, it was not you, it's me. Right? I have to go. You stay here. And then Bharat said, my dear brother, okay, you're going to take 14 years. He said 14 years. So only 14 years. If you don't come back in 14 years, and then you will not see me here anymore. Only 14 years, not even 1 day additional. Right? So, and Ram said, okay. And then Ram went to the forest. And on the way, he met many people. He met Sabri. Yeah, Sabri is one element also, and another element, Sabri Mata. Sabri Mata is famous for feeding, for serving Lord Ramachandra bale fruit. A small fruit called bale. So bale fruit. And instead of offering the Lord directly, and she was tasting that fruit, and she was allowed, and Lord Ramachandra was pleased. Normally, we don't do that. In our ISKCON movement, we don't taste the food before offering to the Lord. That is condemned. But only in the whole history, only Sabri was able to do that. And it was not bad, because bhakti means should be favorable and with the intention to please Krishna. That's the meaning of bhakti. Anukul, bhakti should be anukul, favorable, and with the intention to please the Lord. So Sabri's intention, although she was tasting the fruit before offering to Ramachandra, but she was tasting. Why she was tasting? Because she was thinking we should offer Ramachandra the best. Every time the best. It is not that we offer everything like third quality to Ramachandra, to the Lord. For us, everything is best. But for the Lord, we offer the third class things or fourth class. This is not right. So whenever we do shopping, we go to Loi Bazaar, we go to the supermarket, only the best things should be buy for the Lord. First class. So that's the intention of Sabri Mata, that we should offer the Lord the best. Her intention is good. Tasting may not be good, but her intention was right. So bhakti means that which is favorable with the intention to please Krishna. That is real bhakti. The Sabri, she was famous for that, and Lord has actually accepted it. And although Sabri is from a nature jati, low-class family, so the Lord wanted to prove that even if someone is born from a lowest class, degraded family, can become the highest devotee. This is proven by Lord himself. And even in the case of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also is the same. So many fallen souls became very exalted devotees of the Lord. So that's what the Lord wanted to prove, that anybody can become also a great devotee, no matter which caste or creed he comes from. That's been proven. And the Lord, so merciful, Ramachandra, so merciful. In fact, when somebody is sick, when someone is sick, he has to go to the hospital. But if somebody is extremely sick, the doctor come home to diagnose. That's happened. Somebody is sick, he has to go to the hospital, but he's extremely sick, the doctor comes home. So this is Ramachandra. People are supposed to be going to temple to have darshan of the Lord, but this Ramachandra is so merciful. He came out of the temple, he came out of Ayodhya, and he went into the forest to give his darshan to everybody. So mercifully, right? So he came out, just like Jagannath also. Jagannath is supposed to be going to Jagannath temple to have darshan, but Jagannath is so merciful, he came out to give his darshan. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, similarly Mahaprabhu, Ramachandra, Mahaprabhu also, Ramachandra also, he came out and gave his darshan to the people, to the sages. In fact, he wanted himself that. He wanted to come out. He was supposed to be coronated, but he likes it outside there, and he wanted to give his darshan to the people of the world. And yes, Bharat said that if you don't come back after 14 years, and then you will not see me. Right? And now, after killing Ravana, now it's killed. I forgot to mention one point that Lord Ramachandra mentioned, that it is said that when Vibhishan was coming, as chaining side, chaining the camp, he came to the camp of Ramachandra, and all other ministers, they were warning Lord Ramachandra to do not accept him. Do not accept Vibhishan. Maybe he's just a spy. Because right now his brother is in danger. War is about to start. If he cannot protect his brother, how can he protect us? You know, if he's not faithful to his brother, how can he be faithful to us? So there was some opposition not to accept Vibhishan. But Hanuman said, no, okay, accept him. And then Ramchandra gave one story. Very particular story Ramchandra gave. He said, once there was a Brahmana who was running away, chased by a tiger. And he was running away. And the Brahmana, he just came and climbed the tree, up the tree. And on the tree, there was a branch with a, to call that loose means a animal. Bear, yeah, it was a bear sitting on the same branch where the Brahmana was sitting. So, and they were both sitting on the same branch. And then the tiger or the lion told the bear, just kick the man down, kick him, push him down. I'm going to eat him. He's my food. I'm going not to do anything to you. I protect you. And the bear said, no, this is my dharma. My dharma means what I've been taught in my dharma. Whoever comes to me and takes shelter, I must give protection. So this man, this Brahmana here has come to my shelter to take protection. So it's my duty to protect him. That's what I have learned from my culture, my family, tradition. And the tiger was waiting. But this time the tiger told the man, you man, Brahmana, you, I won't do you anything. I'll spare you. Just kick the bear down, push him down. I'll eat him. I will protect you. Don't do anything to you. And the Brahmana is a human being, you know. He's human. What he did, he just pushed the bear down. And the bear fell down, and the bear immediately climbed the tree and again sit back to its place. And the tiger is telling the bear, you see, I asked you to kick him down, you did not do so. But when I asked the man to push you down, he did it. So why do you still keep faith in the man? But the tiger said, my dear, the bear said, my dear tiger, I have been told not to do that. I have been told to protect whoever comes to me. I need to give protection. So if that's my dharma, I have to follow my dharma. Even though if he's doing otherwise, that doesn't mean that I have to follow him. But my dharma is telling that I have to protect, to give protection to whoever come to me. And this is how also Ramachandra has made this vow. Vratam mama, this is my vrata. Dadami abhayam. I give whoever come to my lotus feet, whoever surrender to my feet, I'll give them protection by giving them, awarding them abhayam, fearlessness. So Sakrit Papannoyas, yeah, that's the verse. Sakrit Papannoyas, those who comes to my feet, surrender unto me. Dadami abhayam, I give fearlessness. Vratam mama, that is my vow. So the Lord also takes vow. Just like devotees take vow when they are initiated, they take vow. No meat eating, gambling, intoxication. So Ramchandra also has taken vow. What is his vow? Whoever comes and takes shelter on me, and I take the vow that I'll give him protection, I will give him abhayam, fearlessness. And that is my vow, Lord Ramachandra said. The Lord he's keeping his vow by actually protecting, in fact, the devotees. Vratamam, this is my vow. I'll protect them, my devotees. So now the Viman, the Viman, the aeroplane are taking all the inhabitants of Kiskinda, monkeys and the wives to Ayodhya. So on their way to Ayodhya, they stop because they stop in one place where the boatman who has helped Ramachandra to cross the river, Kewat, stop here. And all get down here. And then Ramachandra told Hanuman, you go ahead. Go to Ayodhya. Go and see what is happening. Go and see the mood of Bharat. Maybe his mind has been changed. Maybe he's still attached to that position of being the king of Ayodhya. So you just see what is he doing first. If you see his mood is attached, then I will not go. I'll stay here in the forest. But just see if he wants me to come back, then I will go. So then Hanuman went flying to Ayodhya. to see Bharat, what is he doing? So then he saw that Bharat was about to burn his body because Lord is coming, he has not come yet. You know, he has put a pile of wood and going to light a fire and burn his body. Because he said, if you don't come back after 14 years, my Lord, you will not see me again. So painful. So then Hanuman said, no, please don't do that. Don't burn your body. Good news. Ramachandra is coming. He's coming, he's arriving, he's arriving, he's arriving. Ramachandra is coming back. And Bharat was so happy, extremely happy, that he told Hanuman, I don't know, Hanuman, how to reward you. I don't know how to reward you. You have brought the best news to me, right? You have brought the best news and I don't know how to reward you. And I just want to embrace you, hug you. That's my reward to you. So even Bharat, I mean, it's to do tapasya in the forest is easy. It's a bit easy. To do tapasya in forest is not so difficult. It's easier. But to do tapasya in the city, that is more difficult. Right? So Ramchandra has gone to do tapasya in the forest, that was easier. But for Bharat to perform tapasya in the city of Ayodhya, that was more difficult. But yes, he did it. So what was Bharat tapasya? He was staying there in Ayodhya. He was living in a small hut, jompri, with matted hair and matted hair, and eating barley every day, eating barley mixed with cow urine. And that's what he was eating for the past 14 years, Bharat. That's what I'm saying. To perform tapasya in Ayodhya is more difficult than doing tapasya in the forest. That was the condition of Bharat. So he was ruling, yes, but it was ruling in the name of Ramachandra. That was it. There is a side story which actually, I think that must be in Ramcharitamanas, about when after Ravana was defeated and Agastya Muni came and said, he told Ram, hey Ram, this is not, the glories is not about you. You know, glory is not about you. Glories goes to Lakshmana, not to you. Glories go to Lakshman, not you, Ramchandra. Who has killed Ravana is you, but you have been able to kill him. You have been able to kill Ravana because his son died. His son was killed, was dead. And that's why Ravana became so weak, and you have been able to kill him. But the glories goes to Lakshmana, because it was Lakshmana who had killed his brother, Ravana's son. So because his son was killed, that's why Ravana became weak with emotion, and that's how Ram was able to kill him. So the glory is not for you, the glory is for Lakshmana. And his son could only be killed. Ravana's son, Meghnad, could only be killed by someone who has remained brahmachari for 14 years, not eating for 14 years, and not sleeping for 14 years, and one who has remained brahmachari for 14 years can only kill Meghnad. So Ram is not your glory. This is Lakshmana's glories. And Ram said, really? That's true. But I have given fruits every day to Lakshmana. I've given fruits every day to Lakshmana. How can you say that he was not eating? And Agasthyamuni told Lakshman, you can tell. Please tell what has happened. Tell the story. So Lakshmana said, my dear brother Ram, you have given me fruits to eat, but you never tell me to eat. You given me the fruit, yes, but you never said, okay, now eat. So all the fruit had remained in the forest. So Ramchandra said, okay, Hanuman, you go and collect all the fruits, because the fruits were touched by the hand of Lakshmana. So the fruits must be lying there without getting spoiled. Hanuman went and collected all the fruits, but 5 fruits were missing. And Ram said, oh, means you have been eating for 5 days. And no, Lakshman said, because 5 days you never gave me the fruits. When Sita was kidnapped, when you got the news about your father is dead, when you were able to kill Ravana and also reunite with Sita, you be so happy, you forgot to give me the fruits. But Ram is saying that, but my brother, my wife was there, always with us. But how can you say that he was brahmachari for 14 years? And Agasthyamuni said, yes, although your wife was there, but he had never seen the face of your wife, of Sita, always looking down at the feet. That's why he was able to recognize the pile.
A little bit.
On the floor. So this is how actually Agasthyamuni is saying that the glories goes to Lakshmana. Of course, he's also the brother, very, very powerful. This is when the Lord wanted to give the credit to his devotee. Like in the case of also Arjuna and Krishna gave the glory to Arjuna. Srila Prabhupada, Krishna gave the glories to Prabhupada, spreading the movement over the world. So Ramchandra Bhagavan, Ram Navami is coming. Tomorrow is Ram Navami, so we can all pray and he's to be also become strong, like following the Dharma, the principle of Dharma. He also, Ramachandra is also Ekapat Nivrat. Ekapat Nivrat means one wife only. This is also Maryada Purushottam. So the Maryada Purushottam is very much in Ramayana, and his embodiment, Lord Ramachandra is the embodiment, and we can pray to Lord Ramachandra to also increase our faith and serving the Lord nicely. Hare Krishna. Sri Ramchandra Bhagavan ki, Sri Ram Navami Maha Mahotsav ki, Tai Gaur Premanande.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for this very, very wonderful katha of Lord Ramachandra. It was very, very inspiring. And all these kathas, few of the kathas that we have not heard, I have heard her for first time, that how Lord Ramachandra was giving fruits every day and Lakshman was keeping it, not eating. Thank you, Maharaj, all this wonderful, inspiring katha.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
If you have any questions, you can raise your hands. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Sundar Chaitanya Maharaj, fantastic katha. It was so wonderful. In just 1 hour, you did so much. Maharaj, one question I want to ask this. You were telling that actually Kaikeyi was not bad. It was a plan that Lord Ramachandra told secretly that you do this acting and to make me to go to forest. Was it true that the mantra told and all that was not actually Ramachandra only wanted her to make all the scenes so that he can go and kill Ravana and come back? Is it the true fact that it was a Leela only It was not that she is not envious.
Yeah, from this also other scriptural point of view, like even but character also is mantra, right? It was mantra who actually instigated this, putting that in the ear of KK. But mantra was sent by the demigods. Mantra
It
was
was
sent by
Lord Ramachandra's plan only. He wanted this to happen. He didn't want
he
to
wanted
be
to go to the
coronated.
forest. But the other point is the demigods, they wanted that demon to be killed. Ravana. Yeah, and other demons. That the demigod, they were creating havocs all over. So whenever they sadhu, they were doing yagyas and they were spoiling the yagyas by throwing untouchable things. So the demons, they wanted this act to happen quickly to kill the demons. So that's how they have sent mantra. Mantra is not necessarily a bad character also, but she had to play that role for the Lord to be able to go to the forest to kill the demon very quickly. So that is there in the scriptures also.
So all the Leelas I find, they're all actually Lord's people. Narsimha came to kill Hiranyakashipu, Jaya Vijaya. So everything is all role play, just to teach us all these things are happening, and it is not that they are bad. No.
Yes, definitely. Like if in a movie, the villain is there, the actor and the villain. But the villain give the spotlight, highlight the character of the actor, right? And the actor is able to defeat the villain, and then the actor gets more and more, become more and more glorious, right? That's how we say it. So they're also playing their role in the scriptures, because this is Jai Vijay, right? They are Jai. They cannot be, But of course, I've said already, killings of demons, representing removing of anartha. That's demon in Vrindavan, representing anarthas. So that's why the Lord has to kill them.
Even Indra also is a brother of Upendra, is a brother of Vamana only. So he also made the rain to come. These are all again Krishna's Leela to show the Govardhan and all. We cannot tell bad about any of the people who have done, no? Like Brahma was bad, no, he did that Brahma Woman Leela. We are just going to see that we are learning out of that, no? And we are not supposed to tell anything bad about any character.
But say the point is, if you say Brahmaji is the first guru in our parampara, right? We have Brahma, Gaudiya, Vaishnava, Shambhala.
Yeah.
So how can our guru, original guru on our line, be contaminated, become diverted? That's not possible. But there's a lesson that they are teaching. For example, we have also Bhishma Pitamaha. So how can Bhishma Pitamaha, who is one of the 12 Mahajan, be acting on the adharma side? But no, there's a lesson to teach us. There may be a secondary reason why they are on the side of adharma. The secondary reason
Maharaj,
is
because Bhishma has promised his father, no, Shantanu, that I will keep protected this Hastinapur. And since Hastinapur was at that time done by Dhritarashtra, so his duty is to protect that it is okay. That's also one reason, no?
That's the secondary reason also. The secondary reason. And more secondary reason, because he was eating the food given by the Pandava. That was secondary. But the primary reason is like this. The primary reason is teaching that although one may be very powerful, one may be very great, high level position, but if he's taking the side of the adharma, he will be doomed. That's the first reason. That's the lesson he wanted to give. So even Brahmaji also is teaching that lesson. See, I'm the first.
And Brahmaji touching his own daughter That also is just a drama
Yes.
only.
Yes,
That he
yes,
cannot be
that's
so
the
bad
point.
to get
That's the point.
contaminated.
Yeah, that's the point. He wanted to teach us a lesson. I am the first created being. I'm so advanced. I'm also Mahajan. And look what happened to me. And what to speak of you. He's saying that, look what happened to me. Although I'm at such a level, still I fell prey to Maya. And what is going to happen to you, all the living entities? We are small creatures. We also not be spared.
And
So,
Lord Shiva also going to Mohini, and he's also, that also is just, it is not that he's bad. He's just showing us that even Shiva can also fall, then what about us? Like that, like that.
yeah, in the case of Shiva, Krishna wanted to show Krishna
Lust.
wanted to show, no, he wanted to praise Lord Shiva here. He's praising Lord Shiva. He's showing that although Shiva was attracted, was bewildered, but he was not ashamed. He still came back to his senses. He was not ashamed. The Lord was trying to test him. No? And he's showing that even Lord Shiva become also tempted, attracted. What's going to happen to us? So there's internal lesson that we can learn from all these pastimes. Yeah.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
Maharaj. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Any other questions?
Thank you, Maharaj, for those wonderful answers.
Thank you.
What is the difference that we pray to Lord Ramachandra and that we pray to Caitanya Mahaprabhu or Krishna?
Repeat again, Mataji.
What is the difference in the way that we pray to Lord Ramachandra from praying to Gaur Nitai or Lord Krishna?
They're all absolute. Krishna's to Bhagavan Swayam is a supreme. Ramadi Murtisu. Namitatishta means the Lord has taken many form. And all the form, Krishna's to Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is the original supreme personality of Godhead. Ram is an avatar of Krishna or Vishnu, you can say. And the differences, they're all absolute, like good, better, best, Prabhupada used to say. Dwarka is good, Mathura is better, Vrindavan is the best, right? So in terms, they are high in terms of rasa, just the rasa. For example, Krishna's worship, there is the Dasya, Sakya, Madhurya, Vatsalya Bhav. But Ramachandra's worship is still with awe and reverence. And in Ayodhya, in Vaikuntha, Ayodhya, there is 2.5 rasa. Santa, Dasya, and Sakya. Sakya ras with Ram is half, is not fully. Sakya means friendship with Ram. You can't see that the devotees are climbing on Ramachandra's back or stealing Ramachandra's bow or teasing Ramachandra. You don't see that. Ramachandra has two friendship, one with Vibhishan and Sugriv. They have friendship relationship, Sakya Bhav, but it is not a full Sakya. It is called Sambrahma Sakya. It is friendship with Ram, but with respect. But the coward boys in Vrindavan, they have full friendship. They can tease Krishna, they can steal everything, they can joke, they can jump, they can do anything. This is full friendship. But the friendship with Rama is half. It's called, the Vrindavan friendship is called Sambram. No, not Sambrama. It's called Vishramba Saka, full friendship. But the friendship with Ram is not full. It is half. It is with respect, with awe and reverence. Even Hanumanji has a little friendship, little bit of friendship with Ramchandra, little bit. You see, you have seen a picture of Ramachandra embracing Hanuman.
Yes, Maharaj.
So embracing each other means friendship, right?
Yes, Maharaj.
But little friendship is there, not like full friendship. Little friendship, Hanuman and Ramachandra. But mostly it is Dasya, servitor, servant. Hanuman is a servant of Ram. But little friendship is there also. So this is a way. This is a difference. That those who go to Ayodhya means Ayodhya is still Vaikuntha. But Goloka Dham is highest because one can experience the full Sakya and Madhurya and Vatsalya Bhav with Lord Krishna. That's why Vrindavan is the highest.
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you so much. Having this understanding is very, very helpful. And in spite of this understanding, how do we not how do you have a lot of respect on Lord Ramachandra also? Because we tend to compare. So, in spite of this level, how do we still have respect on Lord Ramachandra because he is Krishna? Because we always have the inclination towards Krishna, and
It's same personality, but Prabhupada used to tell that we singing Raghupati Raghava Raja Ram, that was allowed only during Ram Navami, not any other day. And singing of Ram, 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 Sita Ram, only on Ram Navami. So in our Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, Gaudiya, because we are Gaudiya, so mostly about Krishna, but they are same personality. But we can pray, definitely. We can also pray to Lord Ramachandra, like I've said, because he's Maryada Purusha. Sometimes people, they criticize Krishna. Oh, Krishna is having so many wives, right? But the same Krishna became Ram, and there's no one who is no one better than Ramchandra in following the dharma. He's number one in being Maryada Purushottam. So how can we criticize Krishna? Krishna is the same. It's Krishna. Same Krishna became Ram, and it's so pakka. And the same Krishna became Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There's no better sannyasi than Mahaprabhu. You know? So this is how we can sit in terms of Krishna. In terms of Maryada is Ramachandra, and in terms of sannyasi is Mahaprabhu. So he's always pakka in his dharma. So we can pray to Ramchandra, you know, and again he's Ekapatni Vrata. Nowadays we have so many divorce, so many changes of wives, couple, husband and wives. But here he is Maryada Purushottam. So we can worship and pray to Ramchandra to also become strict in our dharma.
wonderful. Thank you, Maharaj. This really helped me a lot. This is thank you so much, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
So we
Now,
pray,
let us
wishing you all a blissful Ram Navami celebration.
very good. Thank you, Maharaj. Let's pay obeisances to Maharaj and all the Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa
Vancha
sindhubhyeva
sindhubhya eva cha patitana pavanebhyo
Pavanebhyo
namo
Vaishnavebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo
Namo Namaha.
namo namah.
Chaitanya
Ki
Goswami
jai.
Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Jai. Thank you,
Radhe
Maharaj.
Radhe. Jai ho
Ki
Gauranga.
jai.
Nityananda.
Gauranga.
Gauranga.
Wonderful
Gauranga.
Katha.
Gauranga. Nityananda.
Sarvatra.